Well, y'all wanted to see what the cable restraints do. This has got to be about the worst night of the year, worst morning of the year so far. It's blowing about 25-30 miles an hour. We've gotten like 3 or 4 inches of snow, and the snow is steady coming down. Thought I wouldn't have anything. Here we go. We got us a yodel dog and a cable restraint. Don't we, buddy? Huh? This was kind of just a trail set. I've got a gate opening right there. We're at the first farm, and boy, what a day. But we got us a coyote. That's a hell of a good way to start. I'm going to get him taken care of, get back on down the line. We got 2 more farms. I'll talk to you more in the truck when you can probably hear me. Hey y'all, Trapper Bob. We're back home. What a morning. First farm, everything went smooth. Last trap that I check on my daily basis on that route was a cable restraint, and I had it on a trail about 12 inches wide, running down a fence line where it opened up into a gate hole. Got me the coyote. Got him home. Big coyote. I'll show you probably tomorrow. I've got him fur in right now, drying. I got a fan blowing on it. I usually do that for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll flip it fur side out and let it dry the rest of the way. So anyway, snow, holy cow. We had about 5 inches of snow, I think, this morning when I was checking the first farm. It was sweet. Nasty cold, wind blowing 25, 30, 35 miles an hour, snow drifting. Horrible day to be out. But being a trapper, we have to check our traps every 24 hours. So I was out doing my due diligence. Got the coyote, got it taken care of. Went back, had a hell of a time getting the side-by-side loaded on the trailer. Head over, get to my second spot, and as I come down the hill, start going up the hill, my trailer hits the road. I'm like, oh shit, this can't be good. So I go up the hill, over it, down, pull into the cornfield where my second set of traps are at. Get out, look, my trailer tongue is at an angle. One of my welds broke. Granted, I got a lot of weight on the tongue, and it's not a real heavy duty trailer. So unloaded the side-by-side, went out, checked my traps. I only had 1 cable restraint at this farm, kicking myself now. But at the first farm there were coyote tracks everywhere. I got places now that I know where they're running, and I can set traps accordingly. So no coyote tracks or anything at the second farm. Can't load the side-by-side back up. Trailer's broke. It's probably 10 miles, 5 or 10 miles to my next farm. I'm down to 3 farms now. I pulled all my sets at the other farms, mainly because they weren't producing anymore. So I'm just going to use these 3 farms. The second farm I went to today, I just opened it up Thursday. It's got some great potential, really good potential. And I talked to the neighbors, let them know I had traps in, and they said get the coyotes. They say they hear coyotes every night. So tomorrow it's supposed to be a better day. Sun's supposed to come out. When I'm out checking traps, I have a whole bunch of cable restraints because I pulled them yesterday. I'll be setting cable restraints there, and where I got this coyote today, he destroyed it. Can't put another cable restraint. I'm going to put one further back, closer to the gate hole, but I'm going to put a foothold in the catch circle where I got him. That should produce a coyote or two. So I rode the side-by-side home in this nasty weather. Thank God it was only about 3 miles. Had the wife take me out. We were going to grab my truck and then go to the last farm. She decided she wanted to follow me, so we just took her truck. She's got a nice Chevy Silverado 4-wheel drive. We go to turn into the pond, and I had her turn in too soon. Buried the truck, and I mean buried it. Snowdrift was roughly knee deep, about 2.5, 3 feet. Had to walk up to the farm, have them come down and pull us out. Got pulled out. Went up the road a little bit, turned in to where I normally turn in. Went and drove out, checked all my traps, nothing in them. Got some work to do tomorrow. I'll have to scoop the snow off all my traps, check my bedding, make sure they're not froze, open up the hole. Might have to rebait them, I don't know. The snow should insulate the ground underneath it, so I think everything will be fine. And then I'm going to set a bunch more cable restraints. Now, as of right now, the snow has stopped, and we got about 8 inches of snow, I think, 7 or 8 inches, and we will have coyote tracks. So now I will be able to set cable restraints on their trails, along with footholds. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. Bad thing is, it's going to be 18 degrees. Massive cold front coming in behind this snow. I've got cold weather gear, I'm not too worried about it, as long as the wind isn't howling like it was today. So this coyote I got today is huge. This coyote right here, in between the fox and the other coyote, that far coyote I got last year, it was the last one I got. This one here I got at the pond. Prettiest and biggest I'd gotten all season and all season last year. The one I got today is roughly 6 inches bigger, 6 inches longer, stretched out. He's a big coyote. Didn't weigh as much, but he was big and stout. I'm looking forward to getting the hide turned out, because he's got just beautiful fur, like that one in the middle there. I will be selling him. My wife would kill me if I didn't, so sorry. What I wanted to say, I made a video in the truck and I watched it and I thought I was kind of rude in the video. Trapping's hard work. Don't let anybody shit you. You got weather to contend with. Today was miserable. But by law, we have to check our traps every 24 hours, no matter the weather. I didn't know we were supposed to get this much snow. Not that it would have mattered. I wouldn't have tripped my traps, because I know coyotes will move in inclement weather because their prey is hunkered down and they can find it easier. But if you're going to trap, be prepared to take on weather like this and get out in the frigid weather, cold, snow blowing, and take care of your traps. Take care of your animals. The animal that we're trapping, once we catch them, they've given you their life. So you owe them the due respect to go out, dispatch them, and treat them accordingly. Come home, put the fur up properly, make it as presentable as you can if you're selling it, or if you're keeping it. Just do due diligence and take care of your fur. Take care of your animals. Make sure you check your traps. Doesn't matter the weather, doesn't matter what's going on. Make sure you check your traps. You're not doing it for you, you're doing it for the animals that are caught in your trap. You owe them the respect of either letting them go or dispatching them so they're not out there suffering. Okay, so now I'm done with the platform speech about trapping. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's supposed to be a better day. We've got lots of snow on the ground. Wind's still oh shit. Sorry. Wind's still whipping, snow's drifting a little bit. So it ought to be interesting finding my traps in the snow tomorrow. I will catch you on down the line tomorrow. I'm going to try this live thing. Somebody said that your first time you go live, you have to wait 24 hours. So I'm going to try it. If it makes me wait, then I will let you guys know exactly when and where, or what time I should say. I'll be out here in the trapping shed when we go live. I've got some fleshing to do tomorrow. I skinned my raccoons from yesterday. Had a 30-pound carcass. That was after I skinned it. So I'm imagining this thing weighed about 35 pounds. He was just a hog. So maybe I'll go live and show you guys some fleshing. So have a good day. Stay warm, stay dry. Wife made homemade chicken and dumpling soup. I'm gonna go inside, get a shower and warm up and enjoy the soup. Be a couch potato the rest of the day. Have a good day, and we'll see you on down the line.